chicken sandwich and coffee.
Hey everybody, Glenn here, and today I've got a subscription box to talk to you about, and that is the brand new Sci-Fi block from the fine people at Nerd Block. This is the Sci-Fi block for December. This is my first one. Sci-Fi block goes for about 20 bucks for the box, so it's a little bit cheaper than the regular Nerd Block Classic. And as such, it's got a couple, a little bit it's a little bit of a smaller box than the regular Nerd Block. So I switched to the Sci-Fi block, so I'm not getting Nerd Block this month. My thought behind that is let's try out some different blocks. Let's try out some blocks. When I saw that they had a Sci-Fi block, I thought, well, that's most of my interest anyway, out of the regular Nerd Block. So let's see what Sci-Fi block has to offer. And at some point I might go back to the Nerd Block Classic or try the different blocks that they offer as well. For now, we're going to stick with Sci-Fi block, give it a couple months, see how we like it, and go from there. So let's check out what they sent us this month. All right, one thing that you always have to deal with in the world of subscription boxes is that sometimes you're going to get items from properties or TV shows, movies, books, etc. that you don't really care for that much. For some people it might be The Walking Dead, or maybe they're not into Doctor Who, or Game of Thrones, or even Star Trek, Star Wars. They might just not be into it. So you get items from those properties, and they really don't thrill you that much. Well, for me, it's a Firefly. Firefly, for being a one-season show, basically I always thought was kind of overrated. Really didn't thrill me enough to really jump on that cult bandwagon that seems to be so prevalent around the show now, even this many years after it's been off the air. That being said, the Firefly items that I have gotten in separate different boxes have been pretty good items. I've got an ornament, Serenity ornament, hanging on my tree right now, which is pretty nice looking, very heavy, very good quality item. Gotten pops in the past, and today in this box I got a pop as well. This one is Zoe Washburn. It's actually the second of the Firefly pops I've gotten in these subscription boxes. Nice pop figure. Again, not a property not a show I really care about that much, but I like pops that have weapons or something extra on the figure other than just the paint or the clothes and such. And the pop came in great shape. So this is a nice one. It looks really nice, and it's a good one to include in this Sci-Fi block. All right, we will do the shirt next. It's always nice to get shirts, because some of the boxes lately have not been given shirts a whole lot, so it's good to get a shirt in a box. And this one, part of Nerd Block's umbrella is a site called Shirt Punch, and it's basically designer pop culture T-shirts that change rapidly, and in fact I think they change pretty much every day. So they make, as part of their Nerd Blocks, exclusive shirts for those blocks. So this is the shirt for Sci-Fi block this month. Obviously a stormtrooper there. It's got kind of the art style is that kind of drippy wet look. Very cool design. I like it. Looks really good. Very great, really nice quality shirt. Nice and thick, and the design looks good. I think it's going to stand up to washing really well. And this is just a well-designed shirt. Very good quality. So good job with the shirt there. Really happy with that. And along with that shirt, they have a little card in there for Shirt Punch and new pop culture designs every 24 hours. So basically, they have hoodies, they have long sleeve shirts, and now they're going into collectibles and things like that. So something definitely worthwhile to check out. And they contribute shirts to Nerd Block all the time. All right, next we've got a Star Trek item. This is a Tribble, and what this is it's a screen cleaner, so you can clean your phone with it, or your various tech screens like iPads, things like that with this side of it. Cute little item. I like the fact that it's got a purpose. It's not just a plush. But if I had a complaint about it, it would be that I always found Tribble items to be kind of lazy. I mean, look at it's, yeah, it's from the show. You know, we all love Tribbles, but it's basically a plush ball of fur. Not that creative an idea. But again, I like the fact that it actually serves some sort of purpose with the microfiber on that side. But again, I always found Tribbles to be just kind of a lazy thing to make as far as plushes go. All right, we've got a kooky little Sci-Fi block exclusive, and it is a little keychain. And what this is kind of an old-timey 50s looking ray gun, which is kind of cool. It's metal. Let me open it up here. And you can see it a little bit better there. Kind of a pewter looking keychain. Pretty good weight to it. Not too heavy so that you couldn't use it as a keychain. You could also take it off the key ring and use it as a necklace if you want. Pendant. But I kind of like this. This is kind of a cool retro item. You know, retro sci-fi is kind of an emerging thing too, with as far as collectibles go. So that's a nice little trinket there. All right, we've got a patch. Now, I don't have much use for patches. And the reason is because I don't really sew them onto anything. They just kind of collect dust sitting in a drawer somewhere. But this one is kind of a neat one. It is an X-Files patch. So you can see Paranormal Investigator, X-Files Division. Truth is out there. So an X-Files related patch. Again, it's nice size, good design. You know, again, not that I'm going to sew it onto a jean jacket or anything, but an interesting item. All right, lastly, we've got some prints. Now, a lot of the boxes are getting into the print game. I think Comic-Con box still kind of holds not the record, but holds the kind of distinction of having really nice prints in their boxes. But some of the other boxes are starting to do that too. This one is a set of 3 prints, and what they are is they're Star Wars villains. And they're all in this same kind of half helmet looking art. Again, simple, but kind of, but pretty artsy, decent prints. I like these. They're simple. They're cool. They're not trying to do too much with them, and I think they actually came out pretty well for the 3 prints. So there's those. That's pretty much it for Sci-Fi block. We've got the spoiler card, of course, talking about all the items that are on it or in it. We've got a couple of ads talking about their new affiliate program that they came up with at Nerd Block. So if you look down below, you'll see that I added a Nerd Block link to my affiliates. So if you sign up with Nerd Block through the link that I have down there, it'll come back to me in $5 towards my boxes as well that I can review. And then they talk about next month. Next month, again, it's Sci-Fi block, so it's not exactly going to be a surprise, but they kind of give you an idea. Okay, we've got a Doctor Who item in the next one, also items from The Matrix and The Terminator. So that'll be in January. That's pretty much it for Sci-Fi block. If I was going to grade it, I'm going to go ahead and give it a B, which for me is kind of a low grade. But the fact that the pop I got was a Firefly pop, not that thrilled with it. The patches are always kind of a nothing items to me. The Tribble is okay, but just kind of a lazy item to me. I definitely like the keychain, and I dig the shirt a lot, and the prints are nice. So, for a $20 box, not bad at all. I definitely am going to stick around with it. Nothing leaped out at me as far as a wow item. But it was pretty good. So that's about it for this video. As always, check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff. And we will see you again shortly with another video. Bye-bye.